Hi, welcome to 3D Leisure at Home with me, Gail Harkness. Going to do Fat Burn Extreme again with you this morning. So giving you all guys 20 minutes hard push. Hopefully you're ready to go. It is bitter cold up here, so one thing for sure with FBX, you will certainly warm up. So that's one thing we don't need to worry about. So trying to give it your all. Every exercise you want to give it your best shot at. So you work as hard as you can possibly push, maximum effort, and then when you feel that you can't continue, you rest, you come back in, you push hard again. So rest for however long, 10, 20, 30 seconds. Come back in, carry on, and you do that throughout the 20 minutes. So it is fast and it is tough, but it's as hard as you make it. So if you feel you need to take any of the exercises down, whether that be you haven't done it before and you're just coming into it now, you want to familiarise yourself with the exercises, so you want to pace it a little bit more. So do that and just make them easier, take more rests. And then again, if you have any injuries, please work around that. Anything that doesn't feel right, listen to your body and just adjust it, change the exercise up. Have a drink of water. That is all you need, is to drink whenever you feel like you need to get that drink in, and just give yourself space, so clear a good area that you're not going to kick anything. We've got 13 exercises in today's. Where have I got mine? So this is called, I've done it before, it's called buckle. So we have 13 exercises to get through to demo. Please do the demo with me, as I always say, because that is you getting used to the exercises, but also it gets the body prepared for when we put that big sort of music on and we go for it, we give it our all. So just practice run with your demo, do my little warm up first, mini stretch, then 20 minutes hard push where you'll feel awesome at the end, and then we'll do a little stretch as well at the end to just get the muscles back to their original state. So hopefully you're up for it today. Gonna join me. And we'll do a warm up without any music. So we're just going to do little squats. So pushing bottom back. Try and make sure that you fire up. So you push out through the hips at the top, and you can speed this up if you want to go faster. And throughout the main 20 minutes as well, obviously the harder, the faster you go, the more that's going to kind of take your heart rate up, and then that'll mean that you'll need to maybe stop a little bit more, but that's what it's all about. So we're kicking back to the heels to bottom, and then you can just press the arms back, cross and press, kick, and warm up upper body and lower body. Jog it out, circle the arms forward, and then circle the arms back, and then again cross them, push back, and then little jacks. So little jacks, you can change the arms if you want, you can come forward and out, forward and out. So nice big arm movements. Kick up to your bottom. Heels touching the hands if possible, and then we want to bring that forward to knees coming up to the front. And higher knees now, and rest. So running through these exercises, we have skate and drop. So you need space side to side for this one. You may not have space that way, and you have to turn side on. So whatever space you have, just use it. If you have to make it smaller, then that's fine. So skate and drop, you want to be jumping out to the side. Whoops, not a good start from my mat. So we're jumping out to the side. Try not to slide. So a big jump, then you fall, you jump down, do an in, out, back up, and a big jump over, back, and a jump. And the easier version of that will be to step out rather than jump, walk back, walk up, instead of your squat thrust. So that's your first one. So that's skate and drop. Squat thrust, press up, again, in, out, but with a press. So we come down, plank position, jump in, jump back, and then you do a press of your choice. That can be knee press, it can be a tricep press where the hands are close, or it can be wide. And your in, out can also be walk in, out rather than your jump. I will keep you right as well once we go into the main thing, so don't worry too much if you're not picking it up as we go along. High runs, so we run forward, we touch the floor, 4 running forward, 4 running back, but then we're giving it 4 high knees. So you run forward, touch the floor, run back, 4 high knees. Easier, obviously slow it down. You can touch with one hand rather than the 2, and you can do the knees as a match rather than your high knees. Or you can do lower knees. Fire arms. So fire arms is just really moving, digging the elbows back in your squat position. The squat position, feet slightly wider than hip width apart. Your bottom, you want to be down. And then these arms move fast. So if you're up higher, it's going to be a lot easier. And if you're down, you're going to really feel the burn. I always feel it on that one. So think of the arms moving fast. PS2, we press 2 and squat 2. So we'll do the squats first. So we just do a squat down and a push out of the hip. And then we come down to a press of your choice, so you can do full on toes, and then keep your head in line and do 2 presses, and then you jump back up or walk up, and then you do your 2 squats again. Repeat. Quarter turn sprints, 4s. So you jog for 4, you turn to the wall, turn to the back, turn to the other wall, turn to the front. And then you can go anti-clockwise if you want. So it's just 4, but try to really kind of lift the knees and the arms. So when you do your runs, it is like a nice brisk run. And every 4 you turn, and then I usually go clockwise and anti-clockwise. But if you want to just face the front, if you get giddy, then you can just face the front. And sit up, push out. Yay, we get to sit down. But this is hands back and knees draw in and out. Breathe out and in. I always breathe out as I draw the knees in. Try not to spray the knees out. So it's not kind of, you're trying to just push forward and draw the knees into chest. And if that is too difficult, then you might want to do one leg at a time. And if it's too easy, you might want to lose the arms and do just an out and in with the legs. So everything can be made easier or harder. And you can rest. So don't forget to rest when you want it, because I don't give you rest breaks, but you are meant to rest. And we have burpee sprint. So again, your burpees can be walk out, walk in, or your squat. So it's either jump out, back, and a jump, walk back, up, and a jump, or lose a jump altogether. 4 of those, and then we're going to do 8 sprints. 4 burpees, 8 sprints. And your best with them. So fire through them. Plank, knee pike. So we are bottom up in the air. Plank position. And then not bottom so much up, but you're trying to touch opposite toe here. So we don't really want to be up here as such. Your bottom is slightly up, but belly button pulling tight, drawing in, tapping, opposite opposite hand to toe. So knee lunge jumps. So you jump with the knee lift, up, and then back into low lunge. Same leg, repeating. The higher the knee comes, the higher you jump, the harder. And the easier would be just to lift the knee without the jump, not tap as low. Or you can just do a tap back, which will be easier, but you want to be really firing up and really a wide lunge so that you're taking the knee maybe to 1 inch off the floor. And we then want to be press up to shoulder. Oh, loads of press ups today. So press up to shoulder, again, press of your choice. So you do one press, so one press up, and then you touch shoulder, shoulder, press. No, we'll change that. We'll do one press, one shoulder, one press, one shoulder. And obviously your press ups from toes will be harder. Skip combo, 8 double feet. So jumping on the spot, pretending you have a skipping rope. So we do 8 with the feet together, jumping. And then we do 8 with like a figure 8 loop, as if you're using a rope to do a loop, but you do just running on the spot. So single feet. So we do 8 of those, and then back to your doubles, and then 8 singles. 8 singles on the feet. I think it's 4 loops. And that's it. So, buckle it is, buckle up, bottom, back, chest down, quick stretch. And really give it your best. It is Thursday, it is nearly the weekend. Hopefully you had a good Easter last weekend. And we want to take the legs wide. Reach down, let the head drop, get this heavy head here, loosen up the neck, get the back to stretch, and then we come back up, wiggle the feet in and out, take it heel to bottom, knee in line with the other one, give it a little squeeze, heel to bottom, so you get the quads to stretch. Change side, you might want to hold on to a wall, hold on to anything that makes your balance better. And then we want to take the feet split apart, take the wrists, take a deep breath in, breathe out, reach across, wake up the waist, and lift on in breath, out breath, stretch. And the next time you do your stretches will be at the end. If you have a little bit of hay fever, you will need your tissues at the ready. So you can have a little drink before we start if you want. Make sure you are working hard, team. I'm going to get the music on and you really want to push. So I did have this ready, but now it's gone on to screen save. So buckle, it is. First exercise, skate and drop, so give yourself space.
In buckle workout, starting with skate and drop.
Here we go. So, jump from side to side. Jump. And squat first. Jump. Big jump. You can walk back and in. You can speed it up if you want.
Squat, thrust, press up.
Okay, so you want to be in, out, press, in, out, press, in, out. Make sure you don't slump when you jump back. And if you want to do the knee press up. If you want to walk in, walk out. Then you press up,
high runs,
loads of options. High runs, run forward, touch the floor, run back for 4 high knees. Cover some space here. 4. Everything's 4. 4 touch, 4 back, 4 high knees. Push it.
Fire arms.
Okay. Squat low. Push. Elbows. Faster you go, harder. If you're up, it's not going to be as difficult, so try to fire up the legs. With a low bottom, pushing back. Feel it straight away.
PS2.
Okay, so squat 2, down, press 2, bring deep presses, you jump back up, 2 squats, you can jump down or walk down, you can jump up or walk up, knee press
Turn sprints.
or toes, 40 turn sprints, you're 4 guys. Turning if you want, preferably. And then I go anti-clockwise. 4 each, clockwise.
Sit up, push out.
On that bottom of yours, belly down. Knees, draw them in. Out breath, in, out, in. You can go slow, you can go fast. If it's too difficult, maybe single legs. If it's too easy, no arms. Pull in. Breathe. Squeeze it. Lower the bottom.
Skate and drop.
Back up. From the top. Jump out. Jump back. You can speed these up. Fast. Fast.
Squat thrust, press up.
Okay, so out, in, press, in, out, press. Don't forget you can walk it, walk,
High runs.
running forward team, give me 4. Go for it.
Fire arms.
Here we go. Our squat. Really, really push these arms. Woo! Push. Chest up, bottom down. And back. Push it. Woo-hoo!
PS2.
Okay, squat 2. Press 2. So I'll show you the knee press. Head in line with the spine. Back up. Squat. Back down. Press. 2 of each.
Quarter turn sprints.
Here we go. Sprints. Nice and brisk. Use those elbows. Push. Tummy in tight.
Sit up, push out.
Okay. Hands on the floor. Easier. Hands up in the air or cross your chest, harder. Try and do 2 legs if you can, and then if you have to rest and think, oh my goodness, rest and then come back in again. Breathe out as you draw the knees in. Tummy work. Woo. Go for it.
Skate and drop.
Okay, I will skate, try and skate, and skate. Woo. Warm up now.
Squat thrust, press up.
Okay, are we ready? So in, out, and you press. In, out, press. Head in line with the spine, on your presses. Belly button pulling in. Push. Walk in if it's too difficult.
High runs.
We are going for it now. Give yourself space. Speed it up. Woo! Go team.
Fire arms.
Okay, sit. How low is your butt? Knock you down. Work through it till it gets too much. Come up. Come back down. Bottom low.
PS2.
Okay, press 2. Squat 2. Jump or stand. Walk or jump.
Quarter turn sprints.
Here we go. Sprints here. So this is not a rest. It's not a leisurely jog. It's power jog. Woo.
Sit up, push outs.
Here we go, team. Push. Woo. Draw the knees in. Out breath. In. Out. In. Fast or slow. Fast if possible. Faster than me. Woo. Are you keep going? Come on, push. Be so good. Rest if you need it.
Burpee sprint.
Okay, are you ready? Okay, burpees. Fast now. Take the pace up. If you can. 4 burpees, 8 sprints. So your options: walk out with a jump, walk out without the jump. Okay, we are. Tap.
Knee lunge jumps right.
Right knee up, down. Wide knee back, wide stance. Jump in front, hop, hop knee. Easier, nose row. Easier again, without the jump.
Lean back side to side.
I didn't show this one. Lean back, hands, elbows together, touch, back. Touch the floor like a Russian twist, but you're leaning back, belly down. Breathe out as you touch the mat, in as you come center.
Knee lunge jumps left.
Left side. Certainly get an ab workout today, guys. And press ups. Also work the core. If you draw up, middle to spine on your presses. Woo, whether the knee or toes.
Press up to shoulder.
One press. Tap shoulder. Thumb down if you're on your knees. Press, touch, press, touch. Woo. Are you on your toes? Go for it.
Skip combo.
Step in. Okay, 8 doubles. 8 singles. Go for it. High jumps on your doubles. Think of that rope. Go team. Woo!
Burpee sprint.
Alright. Go, go, go. Come on. Eight sprints, 4 burpees, hardest burpee you can do, fast as you can.
Plank knee pike.
Okay, down, bring knee under, tap the heel. You might be higher. Tummy up. Woo!
Knee lunge jumps right.
Right knee. I usually do like split arms. It gives me better balance. You can do whatever. Woo! Get that jump in. Lunge row. Push team. Push.
Side to side.
Bottom down. Hands. Lean back. Shoulders. Out in breath. Out in. Lean back. The more you lean back, easier up, harder back. Belly button down.
Knee lunge jumps left.
Left leg. Jump it. Lunge it. How low can you go? How wide can you go with the back knee? Go team. Woo! Work your max. Press when you want it. Easier.
Press up to shoulder.
Okay. Knee press. One of each or toe press. Touch the shoulder after you press. Work it. Big strong. Core this morning. Hand triceps.
Skip combo.
Here we go. Step in. Doubles. Come on. What about speeding it up? Come on. Skip fast. Push it. Woo! Go team. Faster.
Burpee sprint.
Burpees. Come on. 8 sprints. 4 burpees. Fast. Come on, push to the end.
Plank knee pike.
Okay. Are we ready? Bottom down harder. Woo. Bottom up a bit easier. Off the knee, going under.
Lunge jumps right.
Right knee. Hot. Woo. Need to drink. Push. Fast if you can. Low knee.
Lean back side to
Are
side.
we ready? How can you lean back? Arms back, center. Tummy extra tight. Woo, turn up. Woo.
Knee lunge jumps left.
Left knee down. So if you're going flat out, guys, you can go really fast. Push, push. These are the max effort for me. But we're going to keep this going and talk to you. So let's slow it
Press
down.
up to shoulder.
Press. Okay. 14. Press. Touch. Press. Touch. Press. Touch. Or press. Your choice. Push.
Skip combo.
Oh. Skip. Faster. Go team. Yes. Push it now. Come on. Hard. Woo! Go for it. How good you're going to feel after this. Well done. Woo!
The fat burn extreme
Excellent.
workout is now over.
Hope you worked your hardest. Hope you rested when you needed it. We now want to have a good little stretch. So we want the heart rate to come back down. Wiggle the legs out. Let your body hang. You can have hands on the legs, hands on the floor, elbows on the floor, head on the floor, whatever. You want to feel this adductor stretch, so you can take it and then come low, and then slide your feet out a bit and go a bit lower. And when you're used to that, slide the feet out a bit more, and you'll feel these inner thigh muscles lengthening. Let your head be heavy, loose, Neck stretch. Breathe to slow your breath down. Big deep breath in. Ooh, and breathe out. Fill those lungs. Ooh, so good. Bring this heart rate back down as you stretch. Hands back. Wiggle in and out. Heels, toes. Till you bring it back. In line, feet together. And then we're just going to drop. So you're going to push the chest down. Hands can be just dangling. They can be just elbows holding on to each other. Or you can be pushing down into the floor or hugging behind your legs to draw yourself in towards your legs with the chest. And then hands forward. Take a deep breath in and breathe out. Start to draw the belly button up to arch the back. Push the lower back. Push up slowly till you roll up. And then shoulders, head last. So we want to be taking the feet wider apart. Take up the wrist and breathe out as you push across. And then we're going to change that. Take a deep breath in. Breathe out as you push across. And then we're going to do the same, but with the feet close. So we're going to lift up in breath. Push your hip out. Draw that arm up and over. And if you want to increase this for a bit of balance, your inside leg, you cross to the outside. Balance, push out your hip. So it gives you a great sort of all the way from your outer thigh, hip and waist and lats and back up and cross. Take the other wrist, lift up, more focus on the hip pushing out, lifting the arm up and over. And if you want to cross that leg, you cross inner leg to the outside of your body. Lift, push that hip. Ah, such a nice stretch. Needed after all that. And then we want to do your quad stretch. So again, you want your heel coming towards your bottom. If you can only go so far, if you can't even grab your heel, in future just use like a little belt or a strap. But the aim is to really try and drag the knee into the bottom. Your other knee is in line. So the two knees are in line together. The leg isn't spraying out to the side. We're just pushing out the hip bone at the front, push it out to the front. So you get an added little stretch from the quad right in, up into the hip. We change that to the other side. And if you feel you need to hold on, then just hold on. I always say if I hold on to the top of my ear, it just steadies my balance. You might find hand out or wall, and if you can and you really got your balance, really squeeze, this will give you a bigger stretch. Push this hip out to the front, you'll feel that straight away, like increasing the stretch. It's so good to stretch the muscles out at the end, get rid of all that waste. Lactic acid builds up in your muscles if you don't stretch. Flush out all the toxins. Oh, so good. Then we're going to do 1 foot back. Push your hip out, so you're kind of pushing out, lifting your chest up and head, and then you drop down with this knee towards the floor to give you that bigger hip flexor stretch. And then we're going to just, might need to bring your foot back in a bit, so the back leg straight and the front leg bent. We're going to breathe out and push out and drop the head, so we're stretching the upper back, also stretching your calf. So double stretch, you draw the belly button in, push the weight down through the back heel. And then we're going to change size, so we're going to have onto toes first, guys. Wide stance, hip forward, chest up, drop the knee down. and hold it, and then you can sink lower if you want to increase your stretch. So just stretching out into the front of the hip. And then I bring my toe in a bit closer to get my heel down at the back and bend the front leg so I can push back through the heel. Then I'm going to lift my arms, but I'm going to push my shoulders down first. So I'm pushing down and then I'm lifting. My chin is up, my heel is really squeezing into the floor to lengthen the calf muscle, and so good. We've done a lot of press up, so the wrists have been sort of sinking back, pressure. So we're gonna just, as if you're flicking water off your wrists, get the little blood flowing into these wrists. And then we're going to turn the wrist into what you were doing in your press. But then we want to go the other way. So the thumb is inside, thumb to the back with this hand, draw the fingers back. So from this position of your presses, you're now giving it a little stretch to the top of the wrist. And a little stretch right up the front of your arm, your forearm. So we're taking the thumb out first, just a little gentle one, and then we're turning it round, thumb in, and just try and gently, don't overstretch, you're just kind of trying to get a little bit of effort to push this back. So we're easing back this wrist, give the little nerves through the little capsules in here, get stretched out. And then we're going to just stretch the head, so the neck. So we're going to drop the head down to the shoulder, and then we're going to push the palm down, lifting the fingers up, and you'll feel the stretch right across the top. And really squeeze down on out breath, fingers lifting. And then we're going to change it, drop the head over the other way. Don't overstretch, push the palm down, and out breath, push down. And well done, team. Thanks so much. Make sure you have a drink of water now if you joined me today, or if you're doing on catch up. Please come back on tomorrow at 12. I'll be doing fitness Pilates for half hour, so nice work on the core and a bit of stretching and mobility, so really good to stretch out. That'll be half hour at 12 o'clock, and if you're doing any of the other classes, please enjoy. Most importantly, stay well, look after yourself, and have a good day the rest of your day, and hopefully I shall see you tomorrow. And well done if you did that. Really tough but good. Thank you so much.